Welcome to the Introduction and Overview Part 2 for the cataloging course. First thing we'll talk about is Ranganathan's 5 laws. These laws were intended to guide the principles that librarians and libraries use to connect people with the materials in the library. The first law is that books are for use. The idea of this is that library collections are not meant to be hidden away or restricted in any way. They're meant to be seen, meant to be used, meant for people to broaden horizons, to explore new concepts, and to learn. The second law is that every person has his or her book. The idea here is that everybody has a topic that they're interested in, and the library is meant to guide them to resources related to those topics, guide them to resources related to similar topics, get them into books, get them into recordings, get them into maps, get them into all sorts of resources that can help educate them. There's always something for someone, is really the idea. Conversely then, the third law is that every book has its reader. Every book is written for an audience. That audience could be one person. That audience could be many people. The idea is that the book has someone to read it. The same goes for any library resource. Every map has someone who needs to find a place, and that map shows them how to get there. The same for recordings. People are interested in hearing certain materials, so recordings have listeners or viewers in the case of video recordings. The fourth law is to save the time of the reader, which is where cataloging really comes into play. What we do is we make sure that every item in a library has a very thorough description of what it is, what it contains, and how it should be used, how it can be used. The idea is that when a user comes to a library, they can get access to an item that they need. They don't have to go through extra steps to get there necessarily. As a good example of sound recordings, they come in and they need to know what kind of machine the recording requires to play back. It saves their time to make sure that they're not wasting time looking at materials that they can't really do much with. In the same example of a sound recording, if they have one that they don't have the machine to play, then that is a waste of their time. And we don't want that to happen. So what we do is we make sure those descriptions tell everyone what they need to know to help them decide if that's what they need, where they can find it, and what they may need for accessing it. The fifth law is that a library is a growing organism. One of the understood concepts in libraries is that they will continue growing. A stagnant library will become outmoded, outdated, and irrelevant. The intent of libraries is to continue collecting, continue gathering materials, continue describing them, and making sure that they continue to be accessible. Sometimes that means that a building needs to get bigger, or a new, bigger building is built, or it needs to be rearranged in some way because more stuff comes in and needs to be included in the library. So it's understood that a library is meant to grow and will continue doing so.